Hi everybody, welcome to a new video, and today I'm going to be taking you through the books that I'm planning to read in the month of February. My goals for 2021 in regards to my reading are to read at least 24 books, read 12 Agatha Christie novels, specifically Poirot, and this was completely inspired by books like, well, she's a fellow booktuber, much larger than mine obviously, but I'll leave a link in the description down below for her channel if you want to check her out. I want to read at least 5 non-fiction novels. It's a genre that I don't really tend to gravitate towards very regularly, so I kind of want to rectify that. I want to read 12 pieces of classic literature, whether that's poems, plays, as well as novels. I want to read 12 fantasy novels, which I think is probably the most ambitious because they are chunky. They are chunky pieces of literature, so we'll see how I get on with that one. And did I? Yeah, I did. So without further ado, let's get into the actual books that I'm going to be reading, and obviously this will reflect my reading goals for this year. So the first one is Unorthadox, The Scandalous Rejection of My Hasidic Roots by Deborah Fieldman. I know very little about this, only that I know it's a lady transitioning from her life as an Hasidic Jew into a more secular existence. So that's going to be interesting. It is definitely something outside of my own wheel of experience, so I'm excited to be delving into that particular book. I know it is or was adapted into a series on Netflix, although I haven't watched it yet. I may watch it in the future. The next pick is I want to read, as I said, more Poirot, more Agatha Christie. And I've already read The Mysterious Affair at Styles in January, so in February now I'm moving on to The Murder on the Links, which is about a murder that takes place on a golf course in, I think, France. So I have some thoughts on The Mysterious Affair at Styles. That video will be coming next week, and so I'm excited to be delving into the world of Poirot again in France. Ooh. The next pick is my classic pick, and that is The Importance of Being Earnest, and it's a play by Oscar Wilde. I know very little about this play. I have vague recollection of the plot. I think it's a man who pretends his name is Earnest. I think that's what the plot is, but I'll let you know. I actually can't remember it offhand what the plot is about, but I'm excited to be reading it anyway. Take a shot every time I say the word excited. Yeah, I think we got it, Clara. The fantasy novel that I'm planning to read is book 1 in the Mistborn series, and that is The Final Empire. I've read this novel before, and it follows a group of people who are trying to bring down the emperor. It's an amazing novel. I'm really looking forward to reading it again and kind of continuing on with the series. The last book is a bit out there. It's the thriller that I want to read, and that is The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I ordered it on Borrowbox there back in November, and it's only become available now in February, so I think that's a good indication that I think it's a good book, especially if there is a bit of a line for it. So basically it's this lady who gets a letter that says that her grandmother has passed away, and she's like, oh, that was unexpected, because my grandmother has been dead for years and this is not my grandmother. So, but she's tight on cash, so she decides to go and hopefully get some inheritance so that she gets out of the bind that she's in at the moment financially. So and I presume terror and weird stuff happens after that. Well, we'll wait and see what I think about it after I've read it. And that is it, guys. That is my list of books that I want to read in the month of February. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do let me know what you're planning to read as well down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, you've just been clarified, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!